So here we go, guys. We're on the track. Paradox, as always,
Yes,
let me know
sir.
if you see any jump starts. So after round number 1 at Unadilla, our red plate holder, this is Larson on the G Fuel Kawasaki. He is tied in points with Jack, but does hold the red plate. So here we go, guys. Stacked lobby, Senior and Steez all the way out here by themselves. Look at these beautiful kits. Let's get the gate drop, guys. Moto number 1 for our A class. Who is going to get the whole shot? It is Ethan in prime position. There is chaos as they come into the first turn, but it's going to be Ethan on the Factory Goon Kawasaki who takes the whole shot here. Dad Shoes in second, Morin in third, and it is anybody's game following them. Look at the all-red machine here of Senior on the Coca-Cola Honda. That is clean. I'm going to have to talk to Senior about that kit. That is really clean. That excites me. So Dad Shoes trying to make an early pass here on Ethan for the lead as they come into the sand rollers. And remember, guys, these guys are all on 250s. I don't know how happy they are about that. Florida Tracks and Trails is an amazing 450 track, so. But we know all of these riders. This is going to be a great race. Chicken goes down, gets into it together with Skills, so Chicken's got his work cut out for him in this 20-minute moto. It's going to be Marco who unfortunately takes the final pack. Look, it's like ants on an anthill, man. This train is stretched out and it goes for a long time. Ethan is really holding on to this lead here, but Dad Shoes is just barking up his backside right now, trying to take the lead for himself. So let's see. Ethan takes a look over.
Side by side.
Yep, side by side. Got to be careful coming into this, but these guys know this track well, so. Dad Shoes makes a little bit of an advancement there. He's going to try to take the inside. What line choice do we have here? Both these guys go inside. We're going to triple uphill. Man, Dad Shoes made a big gap there. I mean, Ethan is still in attack position. If Dad Shoes makes a mistake, the position is probably his. With the heel clicker over the triple, Dad Shoes is officially in the lead, guys. Here we go. Sitting in third is Morin, Senior in fourth. Jin is bar to bar with Jack for the 5th place position, which it looks like Jack has now taken. Jack on the Bud Racing Honda, guys. Notice that Jack has moved from the G Fuel Kawasaki team to the Bud Racing Honda team and is trying to put on here for the folks tonight.
Oh man, McChicken has very high ping and he's sitting in last, struggling.
Jack has made the move on Morin. Oh no! Morin goes over the berm. He is going to lose a lot of time there. A lot of spots just taken away from him like that. Jack moves into third, guys. I'm telling you, I told you Florida Tracks and Trails would just be long-winded battles for this A-Class. I mean, just look how deep this pack is, and it stretches. It goes on forever. Well, I loved watching the last PDMX race on this track because that's how it was. It was just intense to see. Larson sends it over the single there. Tries to make up some time on Senior. I want to stick on this drone cam for a little bit because the shots here are just amazing. Ethan has fallen back to third, so Jack takes the 2nd place away. But look at this battle here for 4th place. Larson now moves up into 4th. I believe this is Garcia. Uh-oh, Senior bobbles and makes a mistake, loses his spots to McManus and Greg the Legend. Hemi is up here as well. Just look at it. Would you just look at it? Here we go, guys. Emphasis here. So let's get ready for timing and scoring as the positions begin to update. Morin about mid-pack now in front of Steez and Owen. Victor on the Horizon Racing Honda. We've got Wheels, Skills, Lucas, Senior, Adam, Gerb, Aiden, McChicken, and Marco. And Jin has had some unfortunate luck here in the opening round, or the opening lap, and has fallen back. So, all right, let's go on board with our race leader here, Mr. Shoes. Dad Shoes in first, Jack still in second. Ethan sitting in the final podium position, trying to hold off against some of the biggest names we know in this community, guys. Somebody connected with Garcia there, I think it's Hemi, he's got his hand up. So Hemi sitting in fourth now, trying to make a pass on Ethan through the rollers. Owen battling with Steez here. So Steez currently rounding out our top 10. So let's move back up here as we are back on board with Ethan, who is still trying to fend off Hemi for the fourth place spot. Ethan tucks the front. He loses 3, 4, 5 positions because of that. Make that 6. 6 full positions Ethan loses. That's how quickly it can happen in the A-class, guys, especially on a track that's as wide open as this. So Larson might have just moved into the third place spot. Our red plate holder is sitting in third, trying to catch up to his ex-teammate Jack here, as Dad Shoes on the McMonster Kawasaki is trying to check out, but Jack is not letting him go anywhere. Hemi trying to make a pass on Larson around the outside. Can he do it? Oh, he does, but Larson goes down trying to hit over this berm into the outside line and not able to make it happen. So now Hemi has moved up into third. Look at this gap, guys. Jack is trying to run down Dad Shoes right now. Paradox, help me keep an eye on that battle, please. The battle for third is as intense as ever. It is now McManus, Greg, and Hemi. McManus trying to put it on the box tonight, and if anybody has faith that he can, it's me. It's me. So Hemi here, trying to hold them off. Let's see here. Impus is sitting in 6th place, it appears.
Oh man, there's a 4-way battle just behind Emmy's battle.
Come over this tabletop, they shut it down quick, scrub it for some speed, rail the outside, textbook. There we go. So this is what Paradox is talking about. Ethan is going to come across probably in 6th. Impus has fallen back, so it's Victor, Owen, Larson, Impus, and Wheels all in a 4- or 5-way battle here. Dad Shoes trying to check out, but Jack's not letting him go anywhere. You can see them off in the distance, very close together. So we've got 3 battles here that I want to make sure we try to keep eyes on. You've got Jack and Dad Shoes battling for the lead. You've got Hemi, Greg, and McManus battling for 3rd place. The battle for 4th between Victor and Ethan is happening right here in front of us. And then this is the battle for 6th, I think, between these riders here. So unfortunately, Owen goes down. This is the battle for 8th, actually, with Larson. Larson made the mistake here at this point last lap. Feels like it was a long time ago, but it was just 1 lap, man. Let's take a look here at lap times on these guys. So Dad Shoes running a 2:10. Jack also with a 2:10. Hemi in 3rd with a 2:13. So pretty big track. About 20 to 30 seconds more per lap than we were used to at Ironman all of this week. So
Man, Jack might be catching up Dad Shoes. It's a way closer battle than it was a few laps ago.
let's see if he can do it. So they are about to top off this lap. So this first moto is almost halfway over, guys. Let's take a look here. So checking out Resolute Kraken's timing and scoring as they cross the finish line right now. Dad Shoes' best lap just now, a 2:09. A 2:09. Jack also running a 2:09, tethered to him, maintaining the race pace. I feel like this battle is going to go on for a while, and it's going to come down to who makes the mistake first. Both of these guys.
Oh!
And there it is. Dad Shoes goes down in the corner there, tucks the front end. At least I assume he did, and Jack takes the lead. So now Dad Shoes has got his work cut out for him if he is going to catch back up here. Hemi still in that third place position. McManus in fourth. Something must have happened to Victor, which it did, and he goes down. So it's actually Ethan on the Factory Goon Honda rounding out the top 5. We'll have to double check with Mojo. But Ethan is Mojo's Factory Goon Factory Rider, so maybe he's going to meet his contract obligations tonight, eh? Larson, the red plate holder, in 6th. Still, this Moto's only halfway over, guys. He's still got 10 minutes plus 2 to make something happen and try to salvage some points here in Moto number 1. For Dad Shoes, though, remember, second place finish in Moto number 1 is as good as a win. So if he goes 2-1, the overall's his, even if Jack gets second next Moto. So Greg trying to hold off Victor here, probably the battle for 7th, 8th rather. Lucas Aredes on that try-hard Honda, sitting in 9th according to timing and scoring. So he had a really good run at Unadilla. The try-hard boys were representing in chat and rooting for their boy Lucas. So good luck to him as this race continues and Moto number 2 happens. Got some Horizon Racing Honda guys in the chat rooting for Victor as he latches on to Greg here. Throttle pinned on the rear tire, trying to make a pass through the whoops before the finish. This is the battle for 7th, guys, with Larson and Ethan right up front. So if anything happens to those guys, I mean, you might as well call this the battle for 5th. Look at here. Victor, Greg, Larson, Ethan, all these guys right in a row. Let's actually go on board here for just a moment with Greg and watch as he tries to make his pass.
New update of front box. Emmy tucked the front and just fell again, so now McManus is in 3rd and he's even further away. And there comes Ethan.
Yep, thank you, Paradox. So you can see it right there. Hemi goes down and makes a mistake again. So guys, we are sitting on board with Larson as he is in the 5th place spot, trying to catch Hemi and Ethan right now. Or he might actually be, you said McManus is in 3rd. McManus might be, yeah, McManus is in 3rd. So this is a battle for 4th place position here between Larson, Ethan, and Hemi.
And Greg.
And Greg. Man, so intense.
Oh! Oh! Almost made a big pile up. Greg made take the inside.
So look at the train here, guys. Look at this pack. You could just hear it barking. Hemi on the uphill triple goes down. That loses him about four spots. But look at this. Ethan, Greg, bar to bar as they come over that large triple in the back here. One of the fastest sections on the track that we have now entered. These guys are 4th, maybe 5th gear pinned as they slam on the brakes. And Ethan comes together with Victor and goes down. So he pays the price. Oh, man. Rest in peace to Ethan as he has now fallen back. He certainly has the technical skill to catch back up. Still 6.5 minutes left in this moto, plus 2 laps, but Larson, our red plate holder and previous moto or round 1 overall winner, has now come across the finish line in 4th. Look off in the distance here and you will see McManus, who is sitting in 3rd. The question is, where is Jack and Dad Shoes? Checked out, boys. Jack in the lead, Dad Shoes in 2nd. Lucas has now moved his way up, or so it would seem. Maybe it's just because Hemi has fallen back a little bit. But we've got Victor, Lucas, Hemi, and Garcia here, all in a train trying to catch back up to Greg and Larson. This is fun to watch. It's fun to commentate, but I can imagine that it's also very fun to be on that track right now because it is wide open. Passes are rarely made here with blocks, with block passes. You've got plenty of room to navigate in the open stretches. Who's got the better gearing? Who's better at shifting? Who's got the better drives through the corners? Who's making the least amount of mistakes? Those are the things that lead to a moto win at Florida Tracks and Trails because it is wide open. So we'll take a look at timing and scoring as we cross the finish line again, but if you'll notice, McManus was 6 seconds ahead of Larson at the end of this last lap. I feel like this gap has closed a little bit. So Larson might be being pushed by Victor and Greg right now to catch up to the third place spot. Let's actually take a look at the telemetry. You can see that we are on board here. Well, it was with Hemi. Oh no, Larson goes down after the berm. So now Greg moves up into fourth. Larson loses 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? 5, 6 or 7 positions right there. McChicken has hard charged his way and is now making the pass on Ethan through the rollers.
McChicken was dead last, struggling with his Wi-Fi.
Yep, and he is
back in the pack.
Yep, he is sitting in 12th right now, but I believe that's because of cuts. Physically, he is in 9th.
Oh yeah, he does have a 5-second cut.
The number 9 in 9th place position. If you'll notice, guys, look in the bottom right corner of the stream screen above Lawrence's logo there. You can see the speed telemetry shown. Just notice how often these guys are clicking off 4th and 5th gear just full throttle. That is what this track is for 20 minutes plus 2, and we're going to do it again after this. So let's go up here to this pack of riders as we look at Victor, Greg, Lucas, Garcia, and Hemi. Greg currently sitting in 5th. It's Victor who's sitting in 4th, and there's your third place rider, McManus. So at the end of last lap, McManus still had a 5-second gap over third place. So with 3 minutes plus 2 left, he's still very much got to keep it clean and consistent, or else he could be staring at this pack on his rear tire at any moment. Lucas heading this battle here between Greg Garcia and Hemi. The Tryhard boys have got to be proud tonight. So this triple's a big one for these 250s. Let's see who clears it. Lucas gets over it. Greg gets over it. Garcia cases it. It looks like Hemi might have got it clean, but that case from Garcia allows Hemi to catch up, and Greg and Lucas both go down. So that cost him 1, 2, 3 positions lost for each of those riders, except for maybe Lucas. And yeah, you're right, Paradox. That does allow Chicken to catch up. So again, Chicken out here living his best life, riding his best race, capitalizing on the mistakes of others. Don't know how he saved that, but he did as fast as he was going. So we should see Chicken cross the finish line here in 7th place, 8th because of cuts, 9th because of cuts. Still, his physical positioning is miraculous, knowing where he started this moto out in almost dead last.
Oh yeah. So physically, Chicken is 7th. But because of his cuts, he sits in 9th because the rest of the pack is not that far behind him. So 5 seconds is crucial when everyone is close.
You can see things starting to kind of spread out here a little bit. Battle happening right now between Impus and Aiden. Impus currently sits in 14th with Aiden in 15th. So I don't know what helmet Impus is running, but I definitely need it. He might have his Lego head on. Please tell me you're not wearing your Lego head, Impus. Although I guess you are a factory goon rider, so do as you must. Uh-oh. Skills goes down, so Wheels makes the pass. Let's check back up here with our front runners. McManus here. Victor, I don't know what happened to Dad Shoes, but Jack is gone. Jack has a 20-second lead.
Oh my god.
On Dad Shoes. So Victor is catching McManus. Let's actually go on board here with Victor for just a moment. Take a look at the lap times here. So Victor's last lap was a 2:11. His best is a 2:10. McManus is running 2:12s with his best being a 2:13. So Victor has got the speed to catch up, and that's exactly what he's doing here. Horizon Racing in the chat right now, representing their boy and cheering him on as he is trying to make a pass for McManus with 2 laps to go. Well, really it'll be 3. So that's good news for Victor. Victor's got 3 laps to close this gap on McManus and get a podium position here in Moto number 1 of the A class.
Oh yeah, one mistake and McManus loses a spot or 2. This track is fast-paced, so it's very, very penalizing when you fall.
Yeah, we've seen it multiple times already here in the first moto. You crash once, you're losing 2, 3, 4 positions, maybe more, depending on where you are. Here he goes, guys. Victor is locked on to McManus. He is getting roosted by McManus right now. If this was real life, he'd be feeling it, but the good news means he's in attack position if that's the case. So can McManus pull the bark out of this McMonster Kawasaki and maintain this 3rd place spot? Here he goes. Victor's trying to make the inside pass on McManus.
Oh.
He does, but he can't make it stick. McManus swings back into the inside line. Now we're 4 deep, guys. McManus, Victor, Garcia, and Hemi. Everybody just in a row. Uh-oh. Losing it. Here we go. Victor trying to get a good run through the rollers here and take away the inside. Keeps it respectable. Doesn't make too much of a collision with McManus. We don't want to see these riders go down. We want to maintain the battle, but now here comes Garcia, whipping it over the triple. Just hitting it with so much speed and steez, but not able to maintain, not able to fully close the gap. Oh, he wobbles there, gets into Hemi a little bit. Look at this, just 5th gear pinned for McManus and Victor. Just before they hit that tabletop. So
and guess who is catching up this pack?
There he is, guys. There is McChicken right now. So McChicken has now joined in to the battle for the podium position with 2 laps left. It really doesn't get any better than this. How could it? Victor is making the run here. Trying to go on the inside, still not able to get the better drive through the corner there. How intense, man. We're going to see, just praying that none of these guys make a mistake right now. This is going to be one of the most intense 3rd place battles that I have ever seen. Between McManus, Victor, Hemi goes down. Yep, Garcia and McChicken is right there. Ooh, Paradox and I are hyped for the same reasons right now, man. This is so fun to watch. I am so glad to be commentating tonight, I can tell you that much.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
McManus. I mean, McManus is probably my favorite rider in the A class. I'm a little biased as he's coming off of the Factory Goon ride onto the McMonster Kawasaki. You know, I always want to root for McManus to put it on the box, but Victor, man, Victor is displaying talent like I have not seen before from him. So maybe I've just been sleeping on Victor, or maybe Victor has been putting some work in. But dude, he is here and he is ready to fight.
Man, this battle has been going on for a while. McManus not giving up his spot.
Look at Garcia just completely sending it over the scrubber, making up maybe 2 or 3 more bike links on Victor. Garcia's now putting him in a position to make a pass here. Jesus, man, he threw it sideways over that jump and cut the speed. Garcia is a hard charger and he knows how to get the job done when it's time. He makes the pass on Victor, so now Garcia is trying to hunt down McManus. That has given McManus a little bit of breathing room, but it is still full throttle for these guys. The one thing I'm going to say about Garcia is that I actually now have the opportunity, if I can get my bearings about me. What the heck is going on? Uh-oh, we're going backwards on the track. No, bad commentator. Here we
It's the
go.
last corner, Vox.
Oh no.
Garcia almost loses the spot. Oh, here comes Chicken. Oh, I got goosebumps, dude.
Still last lap, man. Still anybody's race, but here we go. Victor has, because the white flag is out for Jack, but Jack is checked out on these guys, so one more lap here, guys, at Florida Tracks and Trails, Moto number 1 for the A-Class. McManus still holds the third place spot. Victor in 4th, Garcia in 5th. So taking a look at the timing and scoring, you can see that Garcia's best lap is also a 2:09. Now his last lap was a 2:12. Okay, Victor's running 2:10s. McManus running 2:11s. So Garcia really could make up 2 seconds on these guys right now, and that's about all he is behind. Garcia's got the speed to catch up and make the pass on McManus. The question is the battle between Victor and McManus going to push them hard enough to stay out of Garcia's crosshairs? Victor just clicking it off. Oh no, he connects with McManus and takes him out in the dragons back there, if that's what you want to call it. So that's gonna ruffle some feathers, guys. Victor does make the pass on McManus, but I don't think he intentionally took him out. I think their lines just came together, but still, McManus went down as a result of that. So Victor has now moved up into 3rd, and here comes Garcia. Garcia is scrubbing it on the downhill. I think Victor
ran out of gas.
No way. Did Victor run out of gas, or did he pull over? He ran out of gas.
Why will he pull over?
He ran out of gas. Well, guys, we have a name for that. It used to be !fuel in the Discord chat, but that is no more. I feel your pain, Victor. I feel your pain.
Going off.
Ran out of gas. Victor not prepared for a full 20-minute moto at Florida Tracks and Trails. A 20-minute moto, sure, but it's different out here. Yeah, he sent that tabletop and goes down. So, all right, guys. So in a crazy last lap turn of events, it's going to be Garcia who is going to cross the finish line and take your 3rd place position. Hemi in 4th. McManus in 5th. McChicken in 6th. That was a great, Yorks, you're right, dude. Even though that's unfortunate, even though Victor had it in his sights and is going to feel the pain from the points, that was one of the best battles I've ever seen.
I got goosebumps, dude.
I can't wait for Moto 2. It's not even over yet. It's not even over yet. We still have one more of these to go, guys. I don't know if it was Pibbert or Panic Rev who said it the other night, but I'll say it again. You pay for the whole seat, folks, but you only need the edge, because this is intense. Steez and Gerb here not having a good race. This just in, Steezco upset. He's going to have to disconnect from the server and reconnect for Moto number 2, so not sure what happened back here. Both these guys are very skilled and very talented, but something unfortunately pushed them back and they kind of fell through. So as Jin rounds out his lap now, and Adam on the CC Racing Honda. So as soon as Senor comes across, I actually want to spectate him, because I'm telling you, I love this kit he's rocking. Uh-oh, goes down.
The Coco Honda kit.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola Honda kit is poggers, bro. I love the red on red. Alright, so there you have it, guys. You want to take results, Paradox, for Moto number 1 in the A-Class. It is Jack on the Bud Racing Honda in 1st. Dad Shoes with McMonster Kawasaki in 2nd. And it's our boy Garcia here, who has moved his way up into 3rd because of some crazy last lap events. Hemi and McManus rounding out our top 5. You got him, Paradox?
Yep.
All right. So, 10-minute break. Steez reconnect.